It's serving me well so far. Look at this.
All right, guys. Awesome. Let's see. 148. What the hell was this squeeze? I love that. I'm partialing out, guys. 20%. Let's sell another 10% at 147.86. It's really nice, guys. That was super nice.
Me too. I'm getting ready to take another partial here. 148.
Yeah, I'm all out of my Tesla puts. So that was special. Oh, you did the 330 puts? Nice, Gary. Awesome.
Can anyone say what was this trade book that Peter took? That means that you watch the presentations. This is a very interesting trade book. Peter has it. Does anyone know the name of this trade book?
I saw the double bottom and the it going green again with strength on the level 2. So
yeah, it was kind of also the lightning bolt pattern a little bit. It didn't really have VWAP, but it's just below the VWAP. Is that
you had to look at it on a it looks better on a 1-minute chart for ABCD pattern, but it was definitely a holding the S3 level, which if you look at it on pivots, came down, hit S3 145.70ish, dropped a little below it, and then came right back up.
Yeah, I did take my partial, by the way, on Nvidia. I didn't wait for the 148 break because it was losing steam. Still volume here. Looks like you can get through it, but might pull back first.
Yeah, that was a very nice 5-minute candlestick squeeze. So Tesla has a little bit of a bottoming price action. One trade could be long on Tesla. AMD is also trying to do the same thing.
There's a big order here at 320 on Tesla.
I'm adding a little bit more on Nvidia, 147.68. Yeah, see, AMD is also going up, do the same thing. I'm also getting some long on Tesla, 321.44. Let's see if Tesla transaction can talk up. Wow, I added Nvidia. Now we're talking. I'm sorry, you two guys that have to leave.
All right, I'll leave you guys to
Thanks, Peter.
We're drinking to do.
Hey, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
There you go.
All right, guys, Tesla is popping up. I'm long Tesla, guys, at 321.48. So it's popping up now 322. Let's see. Long Tesla, guys.
You're allowed to go long now on it.
So let's see if Nvidia can break 148. Yes, Nvidia is breaking 148. It's nice. I'm pushing some. I hate size, guys, both on Nvidia and on Tesla. Oh, beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Killed on Nvidia, guys. Wow, 148. Nvidia is doing the all-time high today. This is a very strong bullish price action, guys. Don't get stuck short on it. Setting that. More SMCI is squeezing too. Yeah, SMCI. SMCI is at 18. Oh my god.
It's funny. The semis are really doing well today. All AMD, Nvidia, MU, all up 1.5% ish.
Yeah.
If you like this, you could always go.
Nice, Peter. Yeah, Tesla, guys. I'm also long Tesla. I already partialed once. Let's partial a little bit more at 322.64 now. Popping up. Let's see. Let's see if we can continue in the Tesla on the 5-minute chart going toward the moving average. Right now is at the resistance. All right, so Tesla is popping up, guys. Did anyone took Tesla? Nice. It was a nice reversal in Tesla.
Yeah, I would have got into Tesla long if it had gone down and sort of cleared that 320, those 320 orders.
Wow, Tesla might go to VWAP. That's interesting. Nvidia.
320, 325 is VWAP, but it's got to get through some moving averages. I'm not sure if.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit tricky, but we'll see.
Bonds are up a bit year-to-date. Bond prices.
Bond prices are up a little bit, yeah.
TLT, yeah.
TLT is up a little.
So yields are down.
My average on Nvidia, guys, is 147.12. So I gotta get stopped out on that, and it's essentially kind of near the VWAP. Tesla, my average is 33.21. So let's see if Nvidia can continue this momentum. Nvidia on the daily chart looked like a few times tried to go break up 150, couldn't. Today is kind of inside bar. It's been 4 days that it's been trading in this range. This was a nice move we got from it, but let's see if it actually can go toward the 150. May or may not, I don't know. I mean, Nvidia earning, I think, is next week, so we might have some big volatility then.
I just got along some Amazon. Seems to be trying to hold this 212.40-ish. It's going through 9 EMA, so it's kind of breaking this downtrend. Qs are coming back up.
Oh, there you go. So let's see if Nvidia can go for another break of high of the day. I'm still long on Tesla, guys. Maybe potentially add on it here at 322.78. I'm adding a little bit on Tesla. Tesla looks like it wants to go back and test the VWAP. So I'm adding a little bit on Tesla to 324. My new average on Tesla is 322. So the problem when you're adding is, you're risking your average to come higher and higher. So we got to be careful. But you always add to your winning position. It's very important to add to your winning position. All right, so adding Nvidia is going to go to R4. I think the next level is 148.81 on Nvidia.
Yeah. See what it looks like on Bookmap. Wow, look at how that. Nice move up. There are some orders at 149.
TSL is 1.25 of Tesla. That's actually a very good ETF. If there was an ETF 1.25 of a SPY, I would have put all of my life in there. There used to be an ETF for a SPY 1.25.
Really?
But they discontinued that. It's really good. Like you use 25-30% leverage. It's great. Like 3 SPXL is very tricky. Like you all seen what happened to my TNA. Like 3 leverages are super dangerous, but 2, 1.5 is really good. I would have put my whole life on that. All right, guys. So Tesla might stop me out. Tesla is dropping. Yeah, Tesla is funky today. So
I kind of feel like it might hold here, this pullback, that it's established a low. So see where.
Oh, Tesla?
Yeah. So we'll see if it can still hold that prior low.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, Lambo. I mean, I'm thinking it is above the 9 EMA, but seems to be holding here. But I'd like to see it push up to the 20 right now.
All right, so
Definitely a seller in this area, this 212.80 area.
all right, so let's see. Tesla, unfortunately, I think, yeah, I don't think it's a good, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to stay in Tesla.
Well, if it's going to bounce, it should bounce here.
Yeah, it's kind of, now the 5 minutes making new lows, so you should get out of it. Yeah, I think I'm getting out of the Tesla, guys.
Like I said, it's got this big area of orders right around 320. I think we're going to go down and
it's going to break down.
Yeah, it's going to.
So I got to stop that, guys, in Tesla. Yeah, Tesla.
It's going to tap those.
I actually gave all the profit back on Tesla. So
look at that! Wow, look at that! Look at how it just blew through those.
Yeah, Tesla is going to go to S4 317. I think is the next level for it. See, guys, what did I tell you? The reversion to the mean is the most important. Is as certain as gravity. So Tesla can go significantly. I personally lost money trying to short it last week, but I knew it's eventually going to come back and test this moving averages on a daily chart. You can't just go up like forever. Even penny stocks don't go up like this. This one is a $1 trillion company. So time to reverse to the mean. So let's see what Nvidia is doing, because that's the one that we have a big position on it. Yeah, I gave most of the profit back on Tesla by adding it.
Okay, come on, Amazon. This is your time to shine. There we go, baby. Here we go. Let the good times roll.
Oh, there you go. Wow. All right. So adding a little bit on Nvidia to 148.45. I'm adding a little bit more on that. My new average is 147.50. That's a very good strong move on it. I think we're getting 150 today, the way that is going up. Ali, Nvidia is a long, but the problem is getting an entry is a little bit tricky. So if you enter now, the risk to reward is really bad. So it's a very good question. The concept of risk to reward. If you want to enter now, then your stop loss has to be somewhere around here, maybe even the VWAP. But so as you see, the risk, you see my screen I'm drawing. So the risk is super high here, but the reward might not necessarily be as much as you're risking. So it's essentially when to enter is a very important element in your trading. Like understanding a trend is just not enough. Having a really good entry makes a huge difference. Tomorrow option expiration is high reward. It doesn't have anything to do with that. I didn't understand the question exactly, but I don't think just because tomorrow is Friday has anything to that. Depending on the strategy that you do that.
Yeah.
So Rand's 2 million shares at 150. Well, 150 obviously is an all-time high on Nvidia, and I'm sure there's a lot of liquidity. There's a lot of orders up there, but that doesn't necessarily mean a big seller is a bearish sign. You know, as we know, again, I'm not familiar with Bookmap often, but when you see a big seller on the level 2, it's usually a sign that you want to go toward that price.
Yeah. Yeah, you see you've got 149 right here, which should be a bit of a magnet. I'll show you an example here. If we looked at Tesla when it broke down, I mean, you can see here I mentioned that it didn't take out these orders here, yeah, so it popped back up. But then eventually, sellers took control again, and we did go and take out those orders right there. It's a great thing about Bookmap is you can look back and see where the level 2 orders were. So right now you can see there's some orders here. The darker the color, the more orders there are. There's not a heavy, presence of buyers here, and then there's another order group of buyers here at 315. Okay, it's telling me I'm using too much memory.
All right, so Nvidia is becoming tricky. This my last ad was not a great idea, so I might actually get a stopped out on it. I still had a good day on it, but I might get a stopped out. So rejected to break off high of the day.
So I sold some Amazon at 213, but because it came up to the 20, could be doing a 920 here. This was a 920 on Amazon, kind of came through the 9, came up to the 20 EMA, and then rejected there. So let's see see what it does now.
All right.
I'm going to say the SPY and the Qs are still in a downtrend. Just
sorry, that's a question from me, or
no, there was no question. I'm just looking at the charts. Always go by just generally speaking, keeping it simple. I like to go by the 9 EMA where the prices are, and you can see both the Qs and the SPY still trading below the 9 EMA, and EMA is sloping downward. So again,
what a beautiful 920 Tesla did.
Yeah,
beautiful. Like this is like literally, amazing. I'm actually taking a screenshot of this one today as an example because I'm finishing a book on trade book, and I was I talked about this 920. We never really introduced 920 in our books. This is just typical 920. I traded completely the opposite, unfortunately, but this is just an amazing 920 trade.
We did okay. You should have obviously partialed when it got to the 20 EMA, at least partialed anyway.
All right, so SPY lower. Nvidia, I'm very close to get stopped out on Nvidia. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have much hope.
Big flush on Qs and low day on SPY. See, I'm telling you, it's still in a downtrend.
All right, Nvidia is doing a 920 now, but I don't know. Okay, I'm getting a stopped out completely on Nvidia, guys. Feels funny. I got to stop that completely, guys, on Nvidia.
Yeah, I'm out of the rest of my Amazon.
Yeah, Tesla is going down. I'm trying to see if you can find another reversal on Tesla. Tesla is going down significantly.
There isn't really any big orders here.
Tesla 307, 310 area would be nice because they are the first moving averages. SPY 595.
We have lost yesterday's low on the Qs now. We're down below that, and we're just at it on the SPY. I expect the SPY to bounce here.
JP Morgan is hitting the scanner. It's just slowly winding up. JPM.
Yeah, I think the banks are well, the banks are up a little bit. Energy's up a little bit. Gold and silver a little bit, up a little bit. Chinese stocks all down. Airline stocks are up. I think most of Viking cruise lines got an upgrade by somebody. CCL is up a bit. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was so much better to traveling a couple of years ago. We were just coming out of the pandemic, and still like half the people weren't flying. The airline seats were cheap, especially business class.
Yeah, but after pandemic started, it was actually becoming very difficult to, very difficult to.
No, I'm talking like 21, 22.
Yeah,
When everybody's, when it was okay to travel again, but a lot of people still weren't.
After recovery, I remember that like there was in Air Canada there was a big lineup to get into the lounge. To get into the lounge, like you had to wait like half an hour to get into the lounge.
Jesus.
And Air Canada lounge is not super, impressive. Like when they say when luxury becomes affordable, then it's just that happens. Like everybody, like people have money, everybody is upgrading, everybody business class.
Yeah.
I have a status with Air Canada, and I always use my points to upgrade. I couldn't get any upgrade, never. Like for almost 1 year, like all the business classes were full. People buying direct.
I hate that.
Yeah, the luxury shouldn't be affordable. Like
exactly. Who are these people?
And now there's nobody in the business class. Nobody in the business class buys. Everybody's broke. Canada's broke. I'm telling you.
Good.
I think there's going to be another big drop of interest rates. Like Canada is really broke, especially Vancouver is all real estate. Everybody's either realtor or construction or contractor for building. And then they kill the market with 8% and 9% interest rate. Everybody's broke. Like I can feel the depression in Vancouver. You go to restaurants, they're all empty. Only Brian money.
Yeah.
Only Brian. These old boomers, man. They're old boomers. They all have the money.
There's a lot of truth to that. We're sucking the blood of the young people. Yeah. I hate to say it, and I feel terrible. In a way.
Well, at least you accept it.
We're running all these big deficits, and just on government and spending money and making sure all the old people are taken care of, and they've got most of the money anyway.
Yeah, that it's a general trend all around the world. Like, if you don't have any family money, the family wealth, like it's very difficult to come out of a lower middle class or from very difficult. Like really, the game, some justification is rigged against many people all around the world. It's not only Canada or U.S.
Yeah.
As you see, it's a general trend that all the political systems are going more towards right, because people are, tired of the things that the way it is right now. They need change.
Yeah.
No,
it's funny. It's true. I mean, when I was over in Portugal, you're talking to some of the Portuguese people, and the story is exactly the same as it is here. The young people, everything is so expensive, in Lisbon and Porto, apartments are, 1.5 million euros. Nobody who lives there, or most of the people that live there, young people especially, can't afford that unless they have family money. So, but it's just like you said, it's the same no matter where you go in the world. I'll blame it on Bill Ackman.
I mean, there was a little bit of this overreaction to pandemic, and then there was, it was turned out to be a massive transfer of wealth. It's complicated. I don't think there's any particular group or party or thing is responsible for that. In my opinion, I mean, some people believe otherwise. I don't think it's one particular thing. But with that, if that virus was coming from Germany, it would have been a completely different reaction coming from China. Because you can't trust really Chinese, what they say. Nobody knows what the hell is this.
Exactly.
So that was a little overreaction, and then it's just a complicated story that you all know the stories and stuff. But it was a massive transfer of wealth, really, from again to the rich to the corporations.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to keep going. It's going to be just more tax cutting for corporations and more debt.
And even in this election, in the U.S. election, when you see the result, there's some of the very interesting results that there are some states that they were traditionally Democrats, but they voted for Trump, but they selected their blue senator. Which one was that? Minnesota was one of them, or that they do believe in some of the ideas of the Democrats, so they still selected their blue senator. But they wanted a change in the way the administration is working, and it was very, very interesting. Vermont is also very interesting. Vermont is obviously very blue state, like Bernie Sanders, like the left of the left. But they select a Republican governor. So as long as they love these ideas, they like somebody to check their taxes and the way of living also in check. So it's very complex, the politics all around the world.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Michigan and Wisconsin, these are very interesting. They selected their senator as a Democrat. So the majority voted for the senator as a blue, but they said no, the president needs to be different because we want a little bit of a different policy from the administration, which is quite interesting. Like, means people are, they're not down to say blue or red. They're really thinking about these issues in deep.
All right, back to stock trading. The Nvidia is coming back up a little bit. Qs and SPY are coming back up a little bit.
And Nvidia just wanted to stop me out. That drop on 5 minute was really big. But anyways,
well, it was
I hope that Bank of Canada in December drops another 0.5% because I have a lot of valuable mortgages. That's a really
yeah.
It kind of shows that in the price of the Canadian dollar is getting cheaper and cheaper. So as you see, this chart becomes parabolic. Look at that.
Well, yeah, it's because we're cutting rates more aggressively. But it was. I think you weren't on yet, but we were talking about CME, the Fed Watch tool, is now 80. It went from I think yesterday or the day before 65% chance of a rate cut in December Fed meeting. It went from there to 80. No, this Fed U.S.
Okay.
Yeah, it went from 65 to 82 now. So 82% chance of a rate cut. Look at the Qs are just ripping back here.
It's bouncing back too. See what Nvidia is doing. Fuck, man, Nvidia, piece of garbage. I'm gonna go long back Nvidia. It's not a great trade, but I go long. It looks like it wants to go up to back test the high for the day.
Kind of worried about chasing stuff here.
I know.
It just seems really choppy right now.
Yeah, guys, be careful. Like I have a good profit today, so I might actually have a little bit of room, but it's not a good entry. Tesla also bounced back very nicely.
I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting on my hands, I think. Sitting on my hands. Yeah, that was, I don't know what happened there about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. I believe all week we had Fed speakers. So I'm not sure if that was a response to something one of the Fed heads said. Let's just look at the calendar and see what on trading terminal and see what. Okay. See what, if there was anybody speaking there.
NVIDIA. Let's see if you can survive the NVIDIA. I might add a little bit more on this small pullback on it. 5 minutes is super weird.
No, we didn't really have. I don't know what that was. We got Williams talking. We got Williams talking later, like after the market closed. Oh, and Fed. Yeah, somebody mentioned this earlier in the chat room. We've got Fed Chair Fed Powell talking at 3 p.m.
Right, so NVIDIA is coming down. Might not be.
I just don't. I don't want to chase things after they've gone. It's better to find it.
Yeah, kind of deep, and I probably have to pay the price. It seems like it's having some sort of bottoming price action. Tesla might be a reversal. I'm trying to see.
Disney's leaking away here.
Yeah, NVIDIA is.
What have we got here for NVIDIA or for Disney?
I'll get a little bit more on NVIDIA. Let's see if NVIDIA can go back. Although 5 minutes is disgusting. Let's see. I'm adding a little bit more on NVIDIA. I don't know if I can get out of this trade break even. I would.
Are we on YouTube, or did they just couldn't?
No, we came back up on YouTube. Sorry guys about this. I don't know what's happening with Brent's internet. I think his internet had some issues.
I think they're throttling him.
I think he's in a Starbucks via internet. He was in Japan. He was telling me yesterday, "Oh, I have to switch to home internet." Like, what are you on? Like, production manager is. I think he's using a Starbucks Wi-Fi.
Funny.
Yeah, I mean, Brent has to look into that because we can't just have this.
Yeah.
Like even yesterday, having situation, we gotta fix this. We're working with the Brent and chat room owner to fix these ones. But I'm really sorry, this kind of things happens for a small company like us. All right, so NVIDIA is coming back up, guys. Let's see if we can get to R4, guys. My average on NVIDIA is 147.98. What's Tesla doing? Tesla. Thinking of another reversal on Tesla, but I'm not sure how to get it. Let's see if Tesla can go back to the low of the day. I ordered a Starlink actually, Brian. I ordered a Starlink yesterday. Okay. Yeah, because I want to go to South America, and I thought this maybe South America I can. The Mini is not available in Canada. Is Is anyone using Starlink Mini? Yeah, I thought it's not that bad. I mean, I paid $500 for the device, and it's $180 per month if you activate it.
Okay.
So I'm supporting Elon Musk.
Right.
I know he doesn't have enough money. I said, "Come on, here, more money. This is my money. Take mine." Do you have any Mini? Like the Mini wasn't available for the Mini. Yeah. I like to have the Mini because I'm traveling a lot and I don't need just one person Wi-Fi. I prefer to have Mini, but in Canada it wasn't available.
What is the like? What kind of bandwidth do you get? Because I've never used
numbers and stuff. I don't know. I mean, they have another one, performance, which is $3,000 that can go up to 20 people Wi-Fi, but the antenna is bigger.
Oh, yeah.
So depending on how much antenna you get, so these Mini ones obviously you get less signal. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I should maybe I should cancel it and buy it to someone. Maybe I can ship it to Mike's house or something.
Spies retaking the View app here.
Yeah, Judy, I go sometimes. Mostly, I want to go to South America climbing again, and internet is usually in the mountain is a little difficult, but also powering it is also another a challenge. Sometimes when we go to these expeditions, we can put all of the stuff with horses and stuff. They take it for us to the base camp, but there's no power. It needs 45 watts.
You have to take an exercise bike, generate some power. Get you one of the Sherpas.
Yeah, so I want to go to Ojos. Yeah, but here's another thing. Corey also mentioned that they may not activate it in Canada, but I'm not going to use it in Canada anyways. Yeah, Scott. Scott is living in Arctic Circle right now. Yeah. Here's another thing I found. Scott is a really good friend of us. He's been a member for many years. He's also coming to Vancouver. Scott is his ancestors go back into the First Nations of Canada, and if he trades on First Nation lands in Canada, it's tax-free. Did you know that, Brian?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So if you are trading on the First Nation lands, then you're tax-free. Scott, can you adopt me as the First Nation? Like I'm one of the first Middle Eastern nations. I come to First Nation lands and trade. Yeah, exactly. ACK is based on trust system.
Yeah.
I know my dad had a thing for my mom. I remember that. Maybe I am from his.
You're from what? Maybe you're Métis. I still think there's I think that we can still become a religion in the U.S. I think we can qualify as a religion. All we have to prove is we come together in a community with a common purpose and belief.
Cult of traders.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it because there's something that's I think one of the nightlife shows they were talking about that if you in Canada prove that you are a community, then the not-for-profit is tax-free or something like that.
Yeah.
Church of Bull.
The Church of Bull. Our Lady of Peace traders. We'll have to become ministers.
All right, so Nvidia is going up, guys. I have a good size on Nvidia. Let's see if we can break 12.4. Tesla, yeah, Tesla is choppy. Short on HIMS was also super nice short. Well, what a beautiful engulfing on HIMS.
Yeah, no, it was just like I said, just looking for that pop to the VWAP was the entry. It's awesome.
Come on, Nvidia, break of high of the day. We want break of high of the day. SPY and Dow flat. TLT is the Dow IWM is garbage.
Qs have gone above the VWAP now. I wonder what that was, that drop at 10, just after 10. That was weird.
What time is it? 10:41, huh?
Yeah. So what did the giveaway yesterday? What did they decide? What did they want?
They wanted Candice. She wanted a laptop.
She wanted the laptop. She took the eggs over the chicken.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's okay. Enjoy the laptop.
Sometimes you just.
All right, so Tesla's going back up. I didn't take it long, unfortunately. Disney was the big loss. Nvidia, come on, Nvidia, you gotta break. You got to break. You're doing it so far. You can do it. So for the specification of the laptop, be somewhere around $1,500 USD. I think who was Baldwin? What's his name? He wanted no. One of our traders who got that. He went and he got a MacBook, but that was like $1,600, that price range. So. Yes, Susanna, is the same essentially operation, like the hotkeys and charting and everything, but obviously the funded account would be a different download. So if you want to, don't waste your money on the DAS, learning the DAS in the funded account. So what you can do is you can download that 2 weeks trial. I think it has a little bit of a delayed feed, and then play around with it, learn the platform, or just order 1 month of simulator directly from DAS. Or just do a 3-month simulator and then go to the funded account. But the DAS by itself, not that super sophisticated. I mean, yes, you can do sophisticated hotkeys and stuff, but you really don't need it. My hotkeys are super simple. So I don't think a lot of people have trouble learning DAS. Just making sure setting up the configuration of the charts and everything would be, I think, enough. 45-inch 4K monitor. What sort of GPU you need? Yeah, Gary, I don't know the answer to that. I think it's best to work with a technician, but also the memory is also super important. When you have so many big screens, you also have to make sure that your RAM is at least 32 gigabytes of the high, the memory for the graphic card, or also for the computer as well, because it can cause a little bit of a delay if your memory is low. You want 445-inch? That's a lot, isn't it? Yeah, so this even 32 gig wouldn't be enough. All right, Nvidia is going up. Let's see what we get in Nvidia. There you go. Gary L wants to buy Nvidia card, so Nvidia go up. Gary's money's gonna come.
The money's coming.
Money's coming. I'm waiting for the break of 5 today, and then we can go look at user coming up, SPY's coming up. They're disgustingly flat. Come on, Nvidia. Don't be like that. Come on. Piece of garbage, Tesla. AMD is kind of out of the game, huh? AMD is not pretty.
AMD has not been doing much of anything.
Apple is hitting this scanner. Let's see what Apple is up to. Apple is up to 26. Apple has been in a range for almost a year now.
It's funny. Yeah, it has. It hasn't really made much progress. Look at, Amazon, after being up yesterday, is pulling back. It looks like it actually might head lower here. I'm not really.
We want all-time high every single day on everything. That's what we want.
Yeah.
It's unacceptable. Anything outside of that is unacceptable. Uber. Uber is also disgusting. Come on, Nvidia. You can break. Who's long in Nvidia with me? Yeah, Disney. I don't know. Disney wants to go back up to high of the day. Disney sold off really bad on for half an hour, and this time of the day may not really go back to a high of the day. I got a big loss on it.
Disney's been.
When he calls Corey, nice.
Yeah, just.
Okay, R4. Okay, well, here we go. We broke the high of the day. R4 is 148.81. So I have not partialed yet. I've been reckless recently. I'm not partialing. I have big size, but I'm not partialing. Okay, so nice. We're going. Elliot, you're short Nvidia? Oh. Someone in the YouTube says we're talking about when we're talking about the cult. Someone says you guys are great, but I'm not worshiping you.
Probably wise. You're a wise man. My wise man or woman.
Guys, for those of you who want to come to Vancouver, we have 7 VIP tickets left. If anyone wants to, come as a VIP, the cost is only $300 more. If anyone wants to break, there's only. So let us know. Email me if you already purchased a ticket for Vancouver. If you want to come as a VIP, that there are some extra things included. If you already paid recently, just let me know. Email me and we'll get you sorted.
Tell them what the VIP gets.
So the VIP is getting access to a dinner with all the team meetings and all the speakers. You got to get a breakfast together extra, and then you get access to the speakers lounge for the TEDx, and you're invited at the reception at my place here. And there's only 10 tickets because already the team is big enough, so we don't have a lot of space. Mostly my apartment has the issue. So yeah, so link to the ticket is in the announcement. Yeah, you can come into the summit only and not TED. That's totally fine.
Oh yeah. And
I will ride in Lambo if you want.
Yeah, I was just going to say, maybe even get a Lambo drive.
Yeah, if you feel comfortable, not everybody feels comfortable, like driving it. My friends say, "Do you want to drive it?" I said, "No."
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't drive it.
Sergey, do you know something it has invented called airplane? I don't know if you've heard of it or not. There it says, I live very far from Canada. There's something called airplane that it goes. It's like a seat on the side. You can just sit on it.
Yeah.
Ryan didn't drive it yet. No. So I partialed out some on Nvidia, guys. You did or you didn't? I don't know.
No, I didn't. Remember you asked we were going back to your apartment. I said, no, it's okay.
Yeah. If you want, let's go drive it.
Sure.
I already damaged the rings and everything. They're gonna charge the hell out of me next year. We might as well just destroy it.
It's all tax write-off.
No, I'm not Christian. I was born Muslim and I grew up Muslim, and I was a really heavy Muslim, like until 24, like a lot of prayers and everything every day. But I'm not practicing anymore. Mob 150 today. Possibly. We're getting into the time of the day that is really going. We're losing the momentum on everything. I want to bet on 150, so I had it. That's why I partialed here. If it was like this one was like at 10 o'clock, it would have been, but like not. It's getting now. All right, the mentorship session, guys, starts. So mentorship sessions are a very important part of your membership, guys. There's a lot of simple questions that you have. You might, feel terrified to ask here in the chat room, but a lot of simple questions that, what's the difference between a short selling and selling? Like, it's a very simple question that you can go into the mentorship sessions. John is having one right now at 11. John is a very good trader, very, interesting, very nice guy, and very also funny. So he has a very dark humor. If you can get it, it's very, very interesting. So I highly recommend for those of you who have questions, any question. There's nothing called a stupid question. There's only stupid people. You can go and ask any question that you want. So KG, I personally don't journal my trades anymore. So for me, it's just my equity care interactive brokers. That's my kind of journaling. But essentially, you can do that when you're done trading. It's very important to be done trading. For me, it's after 11. I have actually a meeting. I try to set up my meetings also starting at 11, so I can actually go and not be available to trade. And for my style of trading, really doesn't work. Like maybe in a day, like we have the election or huge volatility. Maybe I come back and make another trade. But as long as I remember, it's been a very long time that I traded after 11. Now I have a big position on Nvidia. I like to sell most of it at around above R4, maybe at 149, and then just leave everything.
Yeah, the semis are the ones that are strong today.
Semis, what's this Excel doing?
It's got to be. I'm sure it's up.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I think the Excel is dead. Yeah, but I made really good money. One of the reasons that I actually went by the Lambo, I made a trade. I was in Tibet, or was it Tibet or Burning Man? I don't remember. I made a trade on it, $100,000.
Burning. I think it was Burning Man.
Burning Man, yeah. So, hell yeah. When was it? September, end of September, somewhere around here. No, I got in August. Yeah, I got this bounce. This one was the one. One of the reasons that I'm now unleashed going buying the Lambo is this move from I got this bounce end of August. It was just before Burning Man. I said, hell yeah, I'm so good. Let's buy a Lambo. Take me some time to convince myself mentally to drive a Lambo, because you got to be a douchebag, and I kind of accepted that. Okay, I'm a douchebag and I own it. Yeah, I'm a Lambo driver. Because for me, that come from nothing. I made most of my money in the last couple of years. Like spending money on luxury items is just like a sin. I have this guilt. Like Nathan messaged me and said, dude, don't say this is a waste. This is a luxury item. It's like a nice watch. You just enjoy it. And I said, oh yeah, I have this imposter syndrome that I think that I shouldn't really have anything. I don't deserve anything. But Okay, I decided to. It's okay.
It's okay.
If you want.
Apple looks is right at our 4 high day and looks like it's trying to break out here.
PLTR broke down again.
John, this could be your 5-day breakout trade.
Look at the trade that Paris did. It's damn Paris.
Damn Paris.
Yeah, Paris. He didn't got stopped out. He added really nicely. Like I like that. So this is the trade that you see on my screens. Paris trade. Obviously, the entry was the same as us. Partials very nice. I added here. I messed up my average, so I got stopped out. But Paris waited and added. He had really nice on these pullbacks. So as you see, a bunch of ads, and then he got another one. This is way better trade. If I can trade like Paris, my days would have been much, much better. Yeah, Paris knows his stuff. That's for sure. PLTR is going down 58, huh? That's 2 days ago low. Yeah, Nvidia, what time is it? Yeah, a few more minutes.
It got to R4. Just now it's pretty much rejected right there, which is not surprising. So let's see if it does a 920 here.
So Samantha, trading Bitcoin. I never really opened a wallet account. So I don't have any wallet crypto wallet. And because my positions are also big, my account is 8 million. So I don't trust putting $8 million in a crypto wallet because I've read and I've heard these horrible stories that people hack into a wallet and the money's gone and there's no way that you can get your money back, that kind of thing. So I don't risk it. But in these stocks and brokers, there is insurance, there's two-factor authentication, there is you can trace the money if someone hacks into that and stuff, so you can get the money back. So I prefer to do this. However, you can trade directly now ETFs through the Bitcoin spots that you have.
Yeah.
Or just go with the companies that are correlated with the crypto, like Mara, Riot, Nvidia to some extent. Brian, what's the...
there's all sorts of ETFs right now that you can trade. You can trade Bitcoin. Where there's like you said, there's the stocks. If you really want to trade specifically Bitcoin, you would trade one of the ETFs, just because you look at Mara dropped quite a bit yesterday, but it came back up, but it had earnings, so you're exposed to specific events that could be negative for the particular stock, not necessarily Bitcoin. Wow, Mars down a lot. Can you short Mara? Mara
should be able to.
Yeah, shortable.
Yeah, it's a big float on Mara. I don't know. I'm not a believer in crypto myself. I'm not saying that it's not tradable or investable, but I personally don't believe in crypto. I think crypto in general is an asset designed for criminals and scammers. John won't like that.
I think that too. I mean, I don't know what the biggest probably use case still is that activity.
Like the whole Russia, Iran, North Korea. How do you think they're doing these kind of things? It's all crypto. Like Iran has sanctions, the whole financial system sanctions, but the country is operating perfectly. The biggest with the cheap oil that they have, the biggest mining of the crypto is happening in Iran. Like in the government facilities, that's the biggest money laundering scheme that you can ever imagine is happening in those areas. And what else should happen so people know that this is the bunch of like FTX? We had all of these exchanges are going down. What else do you want to prove to you that this is just it's a group of smart people that they run a Ponzi scheme. Like what else?
Yeah.
Like John, what else do you want to see? What kind of how the universe should tell you that this is a scam? Like, didn't you see that guy? Who was the guy with the weird thing?
Why do you think I'm the crypto guy, BBT, Andrew? Jared is all over this stuff, man, and you always bring up my name. This is unfair.
Jared, what else? Like Jared, like what else? How the universe tells you these are all scammers? Like, didn't you see FTX?
I'm about to cash in and buy a car to drive to Vancouver to turf. I guess you don't have a lawn. What do you have? A little garden outside your building or something? I'm gonna turf the shit out of it. I'm gonna send your tulip flowers flying everywhere. A big middle finger up to your 28th floor apartment. If you can see me from up there, I don't know. I'd be very small. I'd be like an ant from your perch up there in your tower.
Drive a Lambo. Oh, sell all the Dutch coins and drive a Lambo.
Yeah.
John,
Completely unwarranted. Not fair.
Not fair. Ooh, Google's really breaking down here.
Oh, by the way, the webinar session's starting, or the what's it called? The mentorship.
Mentorship.
Yeah, mentorship starts, and John is really snappy today. So go out.
Yeah.
I will be.
John's-
If you're an elite member, I'll be in the webinar room trashing Andrew for the next 58 minutes.
Yeah, this guy doesn't know. He can't even wake up in the morning, and he was talking. What the fuck do you know about crypto?
John's feeling feisty. John's feeling feisty.
Yeah, expect no trading advice.
it was personal. It just was personal for John.
Yeah, it's getting personal.
He's feeling feisty. Look out.
All right,
Okay.
goodbye, Andrew.
Thanks, John. Yeah, so sorry about that. Hey, man, how are you doing?
Hey, Andrew, I'm doing great. I took one trade only on Nvidia today, and that was it for me.
All right.
Yeah,
That's all you
Nvidia was
need.
nice.
Nvidia is just the trade for everyone, I think, today.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was really nice. So, Ayman, how's the spa? Do you have enough?
You're done with John, now you're moving on to me, right?
Yeah, how's the spa?
It's going bad.
opened up a spa in Moscow. Did
Andrew,
you do that?
it's going to be the biggest spa franchise in Russia in the next 5 years. Just wait for it.
That's good. I love the attitude, man. Go for it, man.
What
No,
is-
seriously. Hell yeah.
What is
Go for it, man.
What's the name of your spa? What's it
Well,
going to be?
Unfortunately, it's a Russian thing. It's not in
Yeah.
English. It's derived from a Russian poem that parents were telling their children when they're doing them some massage while they're children, which is a good name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there an English sort of equivalent?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, more or
The
less.
equivalent to happy ending here.
Yeah.
Happy ending here.
What's happy ending in Russian?
I should have consulted Andrew before I made the name, I guess.
All right, so guys, I sold most of my position on Nvidia. It seems super toppy right now. I had a pretty good day. The Disney was a disaster, but so you can see my P&L here. Disney was a disaster, but I gave all the profit back on Tesla. So Nvidia turned out to be profitable. So Sami, since you are following everything religiously, this is my P&L today. So Sami doesn't let me go unnoticed. So that's the.
That's it.
Can I go home now, please, Sammy?
I hand it over to Ayman. I got a meeting. I got to go to.
Okay, guys.
Cheers, bye.
Cheers,
Have a
everybody.
good day,
I'm gonna
guys.
hand it over
Thank you, Brian.
to
Thank you,
Andrew. Yeah. Thanks. Have a good one, Eamon.
Have a good day. So, guys, let me just share my screen with you all and let's start around here. I guess you all had a good day. By the way,